Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome to a fine Wednesday, Thursday evening, or wherever it happens to be in your time zone. I'm sectoral leader Cody, and I'm Cody. Oh my goodness, couldn't even keep track of the time of day properly. There, the day of week, I should say. Oh, also, apparently, I only have half of my sound thing open, so let me make sure I have all of it open. Sound elements. Yeah, there we go. All right. Congrats on getting first Omega. Congrats on getting second Aqua. Congrats on getting third Rosie. Welcome on in. Also, welcome on in, Jay. Also, happy birthday. For a moment, I thought we had somebody else who had officially come in as well. But I will say a big welcome to anybody who has arrived here on a lurk as well. So, I guess today's a creative stream, so that's pretty cool. We're going to be doing, we're going to be trying to design a new spring outfit for Krista. Which, I have to play around with it. I have to edit the texture, really? I guess I probably will. Because, yes, there's a lot of pretty cool ones to, like, pre-select from in the VTuber software, but also, I have to customize them to some extent so that they're more Krista-like. There's gotta be a heart on it, you know? Also, apparently Twitch is not sending notifications out again, because Twitch is good at that. That's Twitch's favorite pastime, is not sending out notifications properly. Thankfully, we started around the same time, typically the same days of the week. And while Twitch is letting people's chats struggle and apparently like skip messages, we still start at the same time. And so far, I'm not having that issue over here. I hope to not have that issue in the future. Also, I'm safe from the snow squalls. We didn't get much of it, which is fine by me. Could have been so much more annoying. We also didn't get any of those showers that were forecast. The radar actually showed it going right over us, and it was just Virga. It was not reaching the ground. The odd area got thunderstorms. We didn't. That'd be too interesting. That'd be too much to ask for. There was convection in some of the clouds, so the thunderstorm chances were there. Which still would have been interesting for near zero. It's not typically something you see in the prairie region unless you're foothills or mountains. That's when you can get the thunderstorms outside of their usual times. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody. The prairie region is extremely active right now. There's actually a decent amount to talk about in the weather. Now, I'm going to take... like I said, we'll be doing weather talk in a little bit. Hey, if anybody hasn't done their shiny exchange, it's not Gamba, it's a shiny exchange. You're offering shinies to the crow, and you're hoping the crow gives you better shinies. You never know. For instance, when I gave it a try, using the knowledge that I did have a buff from the last time I rolled, so I had 4 slots available, I offered the crows 1,500, and apparently they gave me 4,965 back. So, pretty good. I got a match and a match. Cherry. Now, cherries have a base value, so they actually give you a little. So, Oh, but also, because it got two things that matched, that automatically adds 2 to your multiplier. Plus the little bit that that Cherry gives you. I don't have the chart with me right now, so I don't remember what Cherry gives. I don't remember if it's 0.15 or if it's 0.2. I think it's 0.2. Apparently it rolled a Meta Knight, which is 0 to 0.3. It varies. Bird Lady is worth a full 1 and gives you a bird buff. So I guess I got a bird buff while having a bird buff, so that's interesting. So yeah, it winded up netting a pretty good return because of the multiplier. It actually got pretty close to rolling even too. Winded up getting a lemon, which is only worth 0.05. A Dimenda, which could be anywhere from minus 0.69 to plus 0.69. I think it was leaning somewhere more in the positive because it got pretty close to breaking even this time round. And a Mario, which I think is worth 0.15. So, yeah. It's a fun little mechanic I put together. Hey, Jay got a 66 out of 100 this time. They got potential. Yes, they do. They got a healthy abundance of charm and quality to them. There we go. A good potential. That is the rating range of 60 to 68. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't mention the check-ins, did I? Well, the check-ins earlier. Let me give it a check. Whoop. I scrolled too high. Now I'm looking at the previous stream. I didn't restart Firebot because I was scared to. I thought I was going to load in old variables again. Omega checking in for the 94th session, remaining at 100%. I'm curious on what the variable file says now. Is it up to date or is it still behind? It's still behind. Okay, cool. So it is not properly syncing. I think I need to put that under a function. Aqua, 93 sessions, 98.9%. Give it enough sessions and it'll probably jump up by another 0.1% and be at a nice even number. See, vertical mode is gone now. Yeah, it caused issues with overutilization of CPU. So I was like, hell no, I'm done with this shit. Maybe I'll try to bring it back during the gameplay thing, but also they need to update that plugin so that I actually have a freaking scene manager to work with. What's the point of me dual formatting if I can't manage scenes on the vertical side? Vertical side just is sitting there. I have to manually add scenes and manually change them, which I normally hotkey that stuff so that it's easy for me to change scenes. And because I have a custom transition that looks cool, so. Oh my goodness. A 69 streak? Too bad Twitch doesn't acknowledge that because I think that should be a milestone instead of 70. They'll just make that one 69. And then we'll go back to 75, 80 after that. Probably trigger the other half of people who are like, but that's not a factor of 5. Yeah, well, 3's not a factor of 5 either, but we gotta start somewhere. Oh my goodness. Sponge Violet, welcome on in. Gotta eat. We'll be back. Alright, see you in a bit, Jay. Rosie also checked in for the 39th session at 97.5%. As you could tell, I'm actually reading 2 different parts of chat at the same time. Well, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing this. We got ads all taken care of. Good stuff. Let's see here. Shiny Exchange stuff. Talking about Shiny Exchange. Twitch is twitching pretty badly, actually. Cake getting a rating of 47 out of 100. They're on the road to greatness. There we go. The road to greatness range. Jay with the 41 sessions. Again, I don't. How is there still not a percentage on that? It's got to be like high enough for the percentage to start displaying. No, well. As long as you remember to chat in here, the check-in is also done for you. But yeah, welcome on in, SpongeViolet. Good to see you again. And good with the classic. Good with classic. Yeah. I prefer it. I'm only trying out the vertical to be able to reach out to people who have their portrait phones. I feel like I 50-50 use my phone in portrait and in landscape. When I'm taking pictures, though, 95% of the time, landscape. It looks better. It looks better. I like the aspect ratio. I told so many people this. So I've told you on Tuesday, older sister went to the K-pop anime store in area, which sadly closed forever the same day. Ah, what the heck? I mean, some Spy X pins from there. Oh, right on. Sort of sucks that there's no going back to the place though. It's like a get there while you can, and then you find out, oh hey, this is a place. Oh, it's gone. Great. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone's having a lovely time zone. We are about to go on and do some weather talk here. We gotta do our traditional weather talk before we... Oh, Planet Coaster 2! Wow, I am off on all accounts today. I keep reading next week's schedule and like, oh yeah, we're doing a spring outfit for Chris. No, we're not. We're doing Planet Coaster 2. Spring outfit for Krista is supposed to be next week, which is March, which is meteorological spring. So it actually makes a bit more sense. If I'm not reading chat, I have it in landscape. It's nicer in landscape. Things aren't all like crowded and stuff. We ate at a Korean restaurant the same day too. Boneless deep fried chicken, and that sounds fantastic. And tteokbokki with mild tomato sauce, fish cake, and stringy cheese. I am not going to say that 5 times fast. Oh my goodness. Wow. That sounds pretty good, actually. That sounds pretty darn good. I had spaghetti with tomato sauce and pork chop. A nice classic. Didn't get too complicated with things. This is important. Oh, that's not oh. Don't know why my phone's even reacting at all to something that doesn't concern me. I was like, weather statement? Weather statement? Oh, no. Not a weather statement. That's the only time I care to look up my phone during the stream, typically, is when this weather statement. Let's get to some Planet Coaster. Alright. I'm in the mood for a good thunderstorm. Oh my goodness, I would love that. Bring on the storms. I wish I would love some thunderstorms around here. March has surprised me before. In 2020, we actually did get one thunderstorm in March. We don't often get thunderstorms in March, but it's not unheard of. It can happen. We were working outdoors. I think the overall risk of thunderstorms was, I think I evaluated it at 18 or 19% because the chance was pretty low. There just wasn't anything that really supported it. And then I guess one of the cells decided, you know what, this dynamic is fun enough. I want to create something out of it. And we winded up a few lightning strikes occurred. Well, as soon as we got our first lightning strike nearby, we're like, well, we're packing things up. We're on our way out. And yeah, there's a few lightning strikes by the time we were out of there. We were working on a metal surface too, so I was after the first lightning strike, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not touching any metal surfaces now. I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that my boots are rubber and shockproof, and we're going to get out of this site. Take our equipment. We're out of here. It was a fun surprise. I love that kind of stuff. By the way, though, those surprises, oh my gosh, those are really hard to avoid. Like when you get a spawn right where you are. Oh my goodness. I should be launching Steam while I'm talking about fond thunderstorm memories. When I started living in Florida, we used to make some wicked storms. I don't feel like I'm doing it. It makes me sad. It's a mixed bag. You can get strings of thunderstorms sometimes, and then I've noticed that Florida will sometimes get a lot of storms, and then they'll just get this, like, break of nothing happens.
But
oh, does Steam do Next Fest like twice a year? Is that why I'm seeing this again? I could have sworn they did one close to TwitchCon. It made like Udon scramble to try and like attend to two events at the same time. Push the emote, classic. There was one in October. Oh, so they do seem to do it twice a year. All right, classic Twitch. Classic Steam. Twice a year. Classic Twitch would be once a year, because Twitch does only do, well, I guess if you... Once a year per region, because Twitch does one, like, North America, and then Twitch does one in EU as well. Pissing rain down there? All right. Oh my goodness. We had snow pellets. It actually fell at a pretty heavy rate. It's sort of like how coastal regions get their rainfall, like where it just like starts pouring down. Oh. Jeez. Thanks so much, Udon, for giving Auntie a tier 1 sub. That is 1 month ad-free now, Auntie. Enjoy that. Jin tush the emote. That is a classic Jin move, is tushing emotes. Northern Ireland, we get strong winds every 3 to 6 weeks. So much that our shipping tends to slow down during those moments. Good practice. That's a good practice, actually. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, we got certain areas. Actually, Alberta's got an infamous area down in the southwest. Crow's Nest Pass. There's a lot of signs warning about the wind over there. Actually, today was one of those days where that would have been a no-go for any big trucks. 130 kilometers an hour. Do you really want to test whether the wind knocks over your truck or not? Probably not. Especially if it's a crosswind. No thanks. The land down under. Yes, the land down under. That is a wonderful place. I've been down under before, and I loved it there. Now, I don't think living there would be maybe the local area I was looking at would be more sustainable, but overall, apparently living there is pretty rough. Well, lately is with their economy change and all that stuff. But yeah. 27th. Friday afternoon. If it was Friday afternoon where I was staying in Australia, I would be inside. Actually, it's monsoon season. Sometimes the weather's alright in the afternoon during monsoon season. Sometimes it's pouring. Go out there with an umbrella, depending on what the winds are. When I was there, actually, they had a very strange monsoon season. The monsoon season literally paused. I think it was like February 4th, there was like this barrage of thunderstorms. There was like 3 different thunderstorms. And then from the next day until pretty much the end of February, there was nothing. No storms at all. It's like, where the heck did monsoon season go? Oh, no, it wasn't right till the end. Late February. There we go. Late February. Queensland? Oh, no, I was not in Queensland. I was in the Northern Territories. Little further to the west. Queensland's infamous. That's where a lot of the infamous creatures are, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of the infamous creatures are. Okay, it depends on where in Queensland. I forgot how far west Queensland went. I always keep thinking of the coast, but I keep forgetting about the continental divide. But yeah, there is a lot of infamous creatures there, mostly along the coast and towards the northern tip. I didn't wind up there at all. Queensland forever flooding in high tide. I've heard tales about that for sure. And oh my goodness, especially the northern tip. That's like a hurricane, sorry, not hurricane, tropical cyclone highway right there. They're called tropical cyclones over in the Australia, New Zealand / oceanic area, which makes more sense because that's what they are. I don't know where North America pulled a hurricane from. I guess they're just like, yeah, we're just going to call this something different because we're cool or something like that. I don't know. Just silly. Oh my goodness. Let's get started on Planet Coaster. I do have Steam started up. I just got distracted by Steam saying Next Fest again and didn't realize they did it twice a year. Oh my goodness. Over the water in Northern Ireland. But I work nights, I tend to stay up late. I'm not too tired on work nights. Fair enough. Oh, in Victoria, we have a 5th season called the fucking... all 4 seasons in one. Oh my goodness. That sounds about right. Actually, that does sound about right for the Victoria region. That's where the Highlands is too, if I'm not mistaken. Melbourne's also in the Victoria... in the... sorry, I keep calling it region. It's a state. And I know that Melbourne's pretty close to the Highlands if you go the right way from there. Stardew seasons? Oh gosh. Hurricane most likely comes from the Hurricane God of the Storm. So they wanted to be cool with it. Fancy! Getting fancy. And then there's a number of other areas that go typhoon. So I got a few different things that would call it depending on where it winds up. And then that moment where it it starts in one region and gets called this, and then it goes into the other region. It's still called that. I don't think there's a name transfer or anything like that. At least I don't. No, there's not one between North America and anything that tries to go to the European region. Apparently, Next Fest is 3 times a year. What? Why so often, Steam? Gosh, I guess they want to give independent developers more of a chance to shine and all that stuff. You know what? I get that. I get that. I'm going to load up Planet Coaster 2. I'm also going to move the chat over here so I can actually see chat. I noticed that there is an ad break on the verge of happening here. So maybe I will start up Planet Coaster 2 while the ads are running. And, we could do the load in. I'll leave the scenario paused until we actually start. And then I will forget to resume it until I am pretty much done building a coaster. And that's how it always works. There's the 1 minute heads up for the ads. I just happened to glance over. Steam does a lot of events. Horsefest just ended. Yeah, Horsefest is like, well, that's random. But I know of a few people who like horse games. I'll definitely appeal to them. I have a crappy budget, so unfortunately, I can't really look at the Steam sales, really. My general budget analysis here, if my plans go according to probabilities and all that stuff, I should have a better budget later on this year. This first part of the year sucks. As you and I have joked about making a game for every Steam event. That's honestly an interesting challenge. That would be a challenge. 3 games a year. My goodness. Horsefest was dedicated to Aaron. All right, here we go. The ads are now at soon trademark, so yeah, just stand by for 3 minutes. I just put these out so that people aren't bombarded with ads the moment they come in. And Twitch requires me to slap people with ads at some point. Got paid today. Well, I got big bills, so what I have is probably going to go poof very quickly. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I always get confused when the sub goal here says 25%, but then over here it says this one is a daily sub goal, and the other one is I just put it there as a nice little milestone for people to reach. I don't think it changes until it's reached. Just cool little mini goals. Ah, now we know the ads have started because now we have our little observations here. So we got our, okay, 755. We got a few clouds at the SES main base. Ah, lovely. I only made a few games and they were 100% for game jams because I was only solo and I didn't want a team to help me figure it out. Man, I think at this point, the game that I do is Firebot. The things I put together on Firebot. One being that hospital bill that I pay $240 every 28th of the month. It's half my paycheck. Ugh. See, Alberta? This is why your 2-tiered healthcare system that you're proposing is such a dumb idea. Oh, but you can fork over all of your life savings and all of your pension. To be put higher up on a list. Alberta's going towards the middle finger style healthcare. That's what I like to call it, the middle finger style healthcare. Yeah, the healthcare where it's like, oh, you don't have the money, who cares? Get out of here. That kind of economy. Sorry, that kind of healthcare system. That's what I like to call it. It's the middle finger economy. Oh, that's it. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for the Love Storm Psychics. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. We're just waiting for the ads to end. Oh, now I'm going to launch Planet Coaster, and I'm going to press the button that changes the topic too. There it is. Planet Coaster 2. And now the bracket for creative is actually there. I think I forgot to put it in the array entity earlier. Oh. I can remove this. And I can close this file. I don't need this open. And Steam I'll minimize. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Just getting Planet Coaster started. Hey, can we? Yes, we can go continue because this is the last park I was messing around with. I have pretty much 5,000 left to go. Alberta needs to get their heads out of their asses and not go private. Well, unfortunately, we're run by somebody who has their head up their ass and is running under their own fantasies. Well, Alberta is. I talk like I'm in Alberta a lot. Well, actually, technically, I am in Alberta a lot. But, like, I'm in Saskatchewan a lot, too. Not in Manitoba very often, honestly. I do say Prairie region in general. I didn't light up the exit path, did I? Ah, yes. We confirmed earlier, right? That this ride is doing really well. Yeah. Oh, hold on. You guys can't see anything. Oh, wait. Hold on. You still can't see anything because I think it's trying to look for nukes. That is the last PC game we played that wasn't Final Fantasy XIV, which has its own capture source. Planet Coaster 2. There we go. This ride might be a little popular. And we're adding scenery to it because we want to bump up its prestige even further. It's only got a scenery bonus of 8. We can get a bonus of up to 100 per ride. So we're gonna do this. Plus, we want to do this because when we hit dated here, the bonus we get here will be a minus number. So we want to make sure that we can accompany for that too. Oh, actually, you know what? Max scenery bonus is not going to get us 5 stars, I guess. Well, with the 10% it will, but... Okay. I was thinking Coaster was something for me to rest my cup of tea on. Actually, we use that same terminology over here, too. But I like to shorten roller coaster to coaster as well. I can see where the words could get confusing, though. So we have lights over here. We have lighting for this path, too. But our other exit path here, we did not put light in. Actually, we didn't really put much for light in here, too. These are a little more aquatic themed as well, so I think we'll go with some lights. Oh, it's because that sound effect annoys me. This animatronic by default goes off way too often, like every 5 bloody seconds. And I argue it should be every 30 seconds. It's really annoying. Oh, Jin's picking on you again. Oh gosh. Go figure. Yeah, pretty popular ride. I was taking the coaster. Oh wait, I read that. I tush thinking coaster tush something for me to rest my cup of tea tush. That is one of the worst tushified. That is one of the worst variations you could have ever done, Sectoral Captain. You could do better than that, seriously. The Sectoral Captain could have chosen, like, keywords and have done so much better in tushifying that. Might need a longer line. I don't want to make a longer line. The problem is when the lines get too long, then guests start bitching and complaining about lines being too long. It's like, well, I can't do anything about that. Especially with the way I designed this roller coaster. I can't make the station longer. Because I have... goes right into splash zone, goes right into turn. Goes right into another turn. Oh, wait. Sorry, backwards. Yeah, goes right into a turn, splash zone. Goes right up, right into another... like... straight into turns. I have too many straight into turns. There's not enough straight track for me to push everything over. I mean, unless I'm able to carefully engineer this corner again to go further out. But I can only go so far out because we got a path over here. Okay, so what am I going to be doing with this? These honestly don't look very aquatic to me. Oh. We do the lamppost and we'll change its color. Heh. Make it a little coral-like. That's not coral-like. It needs more red to it. This color? I guess so. Oh, the light. Hold on. Which one controls the light? I want the light to be like this blue, the spooky, like, blue. That is not the light. Hold on. I'm gonna cancel that change. This must be the light. Yep. There we go. I mean, look, we're not trying to make this look haunted, but spooky plus C is pretty cool. I don't think it really matters what direction these light posts are facing. Right there. Put you right there. Put you right... oh, there. I'm gonna have to move that one. It's slightly off center. And I'll keep them on their default behavior. Their default behavior is on at night. I only had to move it 0.01 meters, apparently. Ah, right on. You should use the planks to figure out the center. Oh, gosh. That's too much work. I thought those were stairs for a moment. That is just wood. That is colored wood. I was like, stairs for a pretty much level path? How? Oh, everybody's got their methods. No worries, munchies. Everybody's got their methods. It'd be too much work for me. They're forming their own line. Dang it. Look. Put a sign here. Like, if the line is up to here, the queue is full, please try again later. Yeah. I don't know why are they doing this? Oh, you can't even see my mouse. Well, you can see how they're sort of trying to invent their own line. Okay. Throw barrel. You know, funny enough, we can actually put in effects to make it look like guests are being attacked. Obviously, they're not going to do anything to it. They're not going to do anything with it, but I mean, they might stare at the display and be like, "Ooh, pretty." I need to go into effects, and I need to I don't know, find something like explosion. I mean, yes, I could fire a firework at them. Which, honestly, I think fireworks got nerfed in Planet Coaster, too. I feel like they got a little nerfed. Mind you, we do have A to Z now. Ah, yes, Roman candle. Where's my preview of Roman candle? Why can't I preview Roman candle? Oh yeah, we can get creative with this if we want to. Don't actually set up fireworks like this. How injuries happen. Wait, play once every X seconds. Okay, we're gonna play this every 60 seconds. And we're like, boom. Were you expecting that? Fire it at the light post. Just make people think that it's heading towards them, and then just. Oh my goodness. Ah. That was a curlew. Also, I think the hitbox is wrong. I love conflicting shortcut keys. That's my favorite thing. Is it gonna go off? Okay, hold on. You know what? Every 5 seconds, I need to see it actually doing something. Let's take it to... Ah! There we go. Wait. It's gonna psych people out. Hey, they don't mind it at all. I'd love it even more if it scared them. Reminds me of the song, The Animals come 2 by 2. Oh my gosh. I remember I was going to ban at Six Flags. I wasn't paying attention and accidentally headbutted a costume employee on the Halloween event. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that would put a good name on someone's gonna catch on fire. It's a group. Actually, they're passing out a really good time. It's gonna miss. Hey, do we have a fire extinguisher? A scenery prop? Can I get like a fire extinguisher? We'll just put it like right over here. I actually have no idea where I'd find one if we had one. Okay. All. Fire. I wasn't banned because a security guard watched the whole thing. Oh, good. Thank goodness for that. Iron firebox. I think that's the closest we're gonna get to fire extinguisher. So we're just gonna put a iron firebox here. I have no idea how the heck an iron firebox works, but there we go. Here, we'll color it red. I said we will color it red. Ah, there we go. See, we're safe now. I don't think any of these have actually fired right when somebody's in front. They do watch the fireworks pass. Wouldn't it be funny if it popped one of their balloons? Okay, now nobody's noticing. Is this actually blocking it? Is this blocking their line of sight? Hold on. Here, I'll put it over here. There used to be almost everybody who passed by was reacting. Did they get scared of the fireworks? I mean, that'd be funny. Did we set the light in last time? Ah, yes, I think we did. This would allow us to experience this thing called nighttime. Almost. Almost. Sparkles. I don't think it actually collides with them. No, it definitely would have hit somebody there. Still, it's funny. Do we have some sort of, like, fun little, like, cannon or something like that to make it look like it's firing out of? Because I think that would be fun. Probably be a prop. Oh, also I need to remove this. Actually, I should know there's a cannon because I use it in the other park. I use several cannons in the other park. Those are not cannons. Ah, there we go. Can. Oh, wait. The cannon can fire on its... Alright, here we go. Ah, perfect. I still want to create a prop for this, though. It's a little battle. Now, do I have some sort of prop? Cargo canister. Wait. Hold on. What's this? Okay, make it come out of a cargo canister. Yes, I could do this. And then this. Just do an advanced move, and we'll do this. And I'll move it further up. Wait, move it further up so that it's just sticking out. There we go. Yes. Wait, how accurate are they now? You're firing too high up. Okay, so I need you to do this. Oh, there we go. Right at the cannon. We can't even tell where the cannon's actually aiming. It's mostly the smoke effect. One more pixel over. Close enough. Oh, wait, we could change the color of the firework, too. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, I'm cool with it. Oh, somebody lost their balloon. We can pop it. Excellent. And if there's a fire, we got a firebox over here. Which might not actually contain firefighting equipment. I'm pretty sure that's not what a firebox is. Man, that's fine. We just need somebody with super strength to lift up the thing and put it on the fire, and that'll get rid of it. I was about to say, why is nobody loading? I don't think anybody's complaining about the line times. Nope, it's I can't wait and fun. That's good. Okay, light in for this. We could use the same lamp, but maybe a bit of a different color theme this time. A lamp. Oh, hold on. Can only. Can I? Are we sure? Not sure. But candle? Okay. So it does remember the last color set that you use here. Oh, this one can have like that yellow for the light color. Yes. And oh, this specific bread is called Indian bread. Okay. I'm terrible at remembering the specific color names. Except salmon. Salmon's actually one of the few that I actually remember the name of. Fire brick. I wouldn't know. Carmine. I wouldn't know that one very well either. Light pink? No way. Saddle brown. Huh. Sand dune? Who named this one? I think somebody traveling through the desert during the night was like, "Oh yes, this is a sand dune color." Like, new moon night when the moon isn't even lighting up the sand. Pale yellow. Oh, hey, there we go. It's night. We got all the lights kicking in. By the way, I actually shut off the security thing because it's incredibly annoying. Planet Coaster 1 and 2 have a little security feature, you know, like thieves, pickpockets, vandals. It feels like they just infinitely spawn. It's really annoying. I mean, they do infinitely spawn. There's, depending on how many guests you have, there's a minimum amount that need to be in your park, or that the game will have in your park. And there's this, like, range. And chances of somebody being a thief. Stuff like that. Now I need to add some, like, benches and trash cans here, too. All the path essentials. Now, once we expand far enough, we're going to need, like, a little mini food court. We've got our big court of everything over there. And we got a souvenir shop, too, because everybody was complaining about that. Or people were starting to complain about that. Gotta get them souvenirs. Yeah, see, this is why we're supposed to have trash cans. How did somebody get... What the heck is the nausea rating on this ride? 0.6? Oh, this ride has a high nausea rate. Okay, I see. That makes sense then. That checks out. Oh, look at that. We already got a janitor on it. Okay. But we're going to put down some, we're going to put down some garbage bins. Just so that they don't have to constantly deal with that. Alright. Right here. And then I'll leave room for, benches there. And then from here forward, we'll do every 2 lights. Every 2 set of lights. Yeah. We're gonna fix these lights. Over there you go. And over there you go. I always like games that have convenient shortcut keys that are easy to use. I've mentioned this before, but oh, I didn't even realize it was the end of the day. Whoa, look at that profit. I mean, you know, cash is unlimited, but, well, dang. Guest experience today was apparently 5 out of 5. Arc reputation 5 out of 5. Huh. Hey, look at that. Not one person complained about anything? What? Also, I set the sunrise time to 9. Why is it already daytime? This makes no sense. So apparently if I set the sunrise time to 7 a.m., sunrise time is doing the opposite thing of what it's doing. That just makes no sense. I set it earlier and it becomes darker at the current time. That doesn't make any sense. I think somebody doesn't know how to manage their integers when they put this together. Okay, I was trying to put trash cans down before we got interrupted by that. Apparently we did win. Well, we won the day. Oh, you know the truly excited part? Okay, it's just because I have a bias towards weather. The truly exciting part about a new day is that you now... Yes! Finally! You get to check the weather to see if there will actually be something interesting in the forecast. Thunderstorms in the forecast. If only that were true for here. I should put some sort of light in the queue lines, because the queue lines are so dark. I actually like this. The color and, the color combination of these lamps. If I'm not mistaken, we were also in the middle of getting a bit of a theme going here. Which, for some reason, I don't feel like the new scenery we put in has been calculated into the scenery bonus. Yeah, this is supposed to have a scenery score of 300, is it not? Yeah, why is it not being attributed to the ride? If we put stuff directly on the ride, it does make it a little more obvious. By the way, the lightning strike risk for this ride is 28%. Where do I check that again? I think it's here. Ah, yes, here we go. Okay, so we got a bit of a lightning strike risk for this one. Our newest ride has one of the highest. By the way, why have they not added lightning rods in to try and mitigate that problem? Oh, no, you're not... No, lightning rods don't exist. That's what you get for building your ride high up. Anyone building things high up would know to install a lightning rod. Engineers would tell them to do so. Okay, we're starting to get a condition penalty off of this. Oh, yeah, think of what it happens when it's below 70, or is it... If it's when it's below 80, that's dumb. I think it's below 70. Okay, power available 0. That one's good. We're still good for power. Mechanics will go by here once in a while to fix it. Now that we completely demolished the previous path to actually get them to be able to find it. It had a valid path connected to it earlier. And they were not able to they were somehow still not able to find it. So we had to destroy the path, and what I did was I ran a path right over half of the thing. There, now you could find it. It even automatically rammed fences through some of the scenery here, just to make sure it could get them to it. So now they have no excuse for not being able to access it. what have all of these rides been making anyways? Now we have our end of day. Why is this still dropping? There are no coasters that match my tolerances. Actually, that might be a valid point right there. 6.35, 7.11. $7.3. Yep. That's actually very much valid. These coasters are a little too exciting for some folks. Okay. Oops. It's this one. Copy existing texture. We're gonna need to do a path expansion if we're gonna create a new coaster. We could just bring in another pre-built. Except a pre-built with a bit less excitement. You know, something more chill. What's the width of this one again? Oh, it's more than 8. Oh, I made it a full 12. Okay. Towards the trees. We could do a little bit of a crossroads here at some point. It doesn't go beyond this. It's like, no. What? Oh, get out of here. There is no... What is this bullshit? Intersecting idiocy, more like it. It's probably bitching and complaining about this. Who cares? Why has this game gotta be so dumb with this sometimes? Do you really think a QA has, like... Come on, seriously? Flatten the surface. Flatten the surface. What part of flatten the surface do you not understand? Why is this terrain behaving like it's locked now? Protected terrain. Yeah, flatten the surface. Why do you not know how to flatten the surface? This thing is just being really dumb. Probably the water. It's complaining about the water. Wah. I've got to adjust a tiny little bit of terrain near the water. Wah. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so it's natural water is what I put in here. There we go. Back in action. Sorry, everybody, we had to pull all of the water out because a tiny little piece of path complained about it. Oh, wait, hold on. I keep feeling like this should be higher. I want it to be higher. Can I restrict these between certain times? That'd be even more funny. I can't do it without a controller. I can add a controller. Oops. No, not cargo canister. Browse trigger objects. Oh, wait, no, not that. No, I don't want that menu. Add objects. You. And you. Confirm selection. Welcome on in, RLT. Perhaps someone understanding your brand, but why are you trying to shoot your visitors? Oh, I'm just trying to scare them. It's a jump scare. We already proved that they can't actually get hit by these. It's a fun jump scare. Oh, the length of the Roman candle is actually, apparently, 7 seconds. Well, I could set this to happen every, 10 seconds then, but only during a certain time. Maybe I should have them go off during the night. In before I add a third one that joins in. Oh, I don't think I want them going off at the exact same time, actually. Why does it keep playing when there's nothing beyond there? We'll put the cannon there. There we go. I liked it when they were constantly firing at each other at a frequent rate here. You know what? Maybe I will duplicate this, and I will instruct it to go off again at 5 seconds. Then we will tell this sequence to repeat itself every 10 seconds. No. No milliseconds here. Oh. Wait, how often did I have them going off before? Felt like they were going off way more often. 3 seconds? Which means I've got to make it go off again.
You set up an entire fireworks show?
With the mixer, with this little mixer thing, yes, you definitely can. It takes a lot of work to make a custom show. Planet Coaster 2 also doesn't have as many options, I find, with the fireworks shows. With Planet Coaster 1, I actually went to the extent of syncing up a fireworks show with existing music. And it took a lot of work to plan that. I had to set up a timeline for instrumental cues so that I knew where to assign the firework trigger points. You can probably accomplish the same thing here. It's just there's less variety for fireworks. Mostly because they spread out to different other effects. Oh, it just refuses to go off if I do the Roman candle too early. That's boring. Okay, I guess I can just remove the duplicate one then, if that's the case. And we'll make the cannon take a little longer, so that there's a little less of an awkward pause. Enemies staring each other down. Whoever said boo, get out of my park. Anyways. I feel like I can have the cannon react just a little faster. I think I'll put it at like 0.5. Sure. And since this is 7 seconds long, we'll just have it go off every 7 seconds. Do we have a mechanic on the way over there? Because that would be lovely if that was the case. One's on break and one is trying to catch up on other servicing. Okay, well we'll get a third mechanic then if that's the case. Got some other things that are approaching need of more service status anyways, so having an extra mechanic's gonna be good. It's making me want to go to an amusement park. Oh my goodness, yeah. I wish that was an affordable thing for me. Ah, right, event sequencer. Okay, so activation settings. We're gonna go... Okay, Lupin and on... Why is hourly the minimum? I'll just set it to continuous, and we will restrict times. We have multiple things. Why am I being notified the same thing twice? Okay, restrict activation times. Ah. Okay, when does the park normally close? Okay. We'll do that. Basically, during the night, it's going up. It's going to continuously go off. And during the day, there's nothing wrong. They're getting along. There we go. That was a fun distraction. All right, let's build ourselves... Well, let's expand the path. That's what we were trying to do, so we could build another coaster. Or we got complained to about intersecting terrain, even though there was no problem with terrain. There's also a couple bumps forward. There we go. Okay, coasters. Now, we need one with a lower excitement rating, so that the faint-hearted have a roller coaster they can resort to. Special. If we succeed at this roller coaster, do we get a Chaos Emerald? No. How's that for height? That's a problem. Okay. I'll bring it close to the path, but not, you know, not too close. We're gonna set into testing mode. Back from being AFK, now roasting to death. Oh gosh. The warm temperatures have already kicked in over there? Sheesh. Oh, short and sweet. Okay. Yeah, there we go. 4.71. Not as bad. For me, yes. What the heck, use a hotter. Ah. More used to the mid-tropical warmth. I can't think of very many people. I can't think of very many birds either that can tolerate full tropical heat. Oh my goodness. The Darwin up in the Northern Territories, like that's where I spent most of my time in Australia. Build-up is supposed to be one of the worst times, with feels like exceeding 50 Celsius. That's well into the triple digits in the Fahrenheit scale. Because there's a lot of humidity, there's no relief. There's little to no relief. All the storms are offshore. They haven't made it on shore yet. But it's build up. All right, we were gonna extend the queue while the test cycle was running here. So queue path, we're going to customize. Whoops, nope. We're going to copy existing texture, and we're gonna go over here. Sort of a low poly curve, but, oh, I could have done classic paths. Actually, I'm not sure if that would have worked as well. This is going to ruin all the current paths that I have selected, but that's fine. Except for the staff path. It's not going to ruin that. Copy existing texture. And settings? Oh, jeez. Not 12. No. We're not that ambitious. There we go. Why is there no light in for here? I've got so many areas that I need to fix the light in. Ah, yes, I have no light in here, too. And I can't place benches on here because apparently benches plus slopes equals no? What if I tilt it? No. What if we told people to please vomit in the trash cans? Apparently, no. He hates being cold, and I hate cannot be in heat. Oh gosh, yeah. You can only do so much with heat too. It's pretty rough. Mind you, there's also the no thanks version of cold. That's the kind of cold that we sometimes get up here. We're done with our extreme cold events. We had our last one last week? Or was it earlier this week? No, I think it was late last week. It was not fun. Okay, let's get some benches. Actually, we gotta put some lights in over here now. Because this path is completely featureless. There's no lights for some reason. One filter applied. Property. Why was property randomly applied? Drives me nuts that he knows this. You think that God's have a medical condition, but he's cold. They won't put on the AC more often for me. Aye, aye. Too bad not enough places have like the like room specific AC. That'd be handy. Oh, we got ads again. Oh, I should have snoozed those stupid things. We will be free of those dumb ads in about 3 minutes here. I'm gonna use a bit of a different theme for this one.
Krista.
Hey, where's the where is the Avalon themed, or like, you know, or like high up in the sky themed lamps? What is this lamp? Eh. That's a lot of that looks like inside. Ah, yes, a skull lamp post. There we go. Now we're talking. Storm lantern is wall. We already used this over here, did we not? Oh, no, we didn't. We'll use it over here. Okay, we're going to undo that. That's not where I wanted it. Just going to press the shift button here. That fixes that problem. We'll keep the flames normal colored for now. Whatever the heck normal's supposed to be. I don't get this normal thing that people keep trying to talk about. some sort of odd fad that's like never consistent, that people can never make up their minds on what it is. Like, I don't know. Oh, it's floating. Gotta press the shift key every time the elevation changes. Actually, more like every single time I place it, because it's always floating above the path for some reason. I don't know what this silly default placement behavior is, but it doesn't really interest me. Oop. Ah, crap. I gotta manually fix that now. It was floated for a moment, and then I didn't see it snap. Ah, ads are gone. I wanted to snooze those, if I had known those were about to happen, because we're getting some lighting in, and that will be the last thing we do before we wrap up. It is a Thursday, so stream's not as long. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I would say Friday's stream is going to be longer, but there is no stream on Friday. Yeah, just another reminder that there is no stream on Friday. But we will be doing a 10-hour stream on Saturday. The stream on Saturday will be starting earlier at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you want to catch the full 10, then you'll want to be here earlier. However, if you're not able to catch the early portion, that's all fine too, because we'll still be in action at 6 p.m. The 1 p.m. portion is going to be Final Fantasy 14. We're going to be doing more Stormblood. And the 6 p.m. portion is going to be Mario Kart, or Mario Kart World. And then at 8 p.m. we're going to do some Kirby Air Riders. Or maybe 9 p.m. Maybe we'll do more Mario Kart. I don't know. Debatable. Okay. There's a lot of areas I gotta fix with the lights, actually. So, we'll take care of that. A little enough time. I'm going to save this. Oh, that want my room to be an igloo. Oh, yeah. Will 100% be there as after work. After I work tomorrow, I'm off for a week. Oh, heck yes. Always off on Saturdays. Saturdays is the one day that I'm hoping to consistently have streams. Even if my schedule does theoretically change later. Because if we do get into, as we get into the warmer seasons, there is a very real possibility I could have things that conflict with stream schedule. But I'm going to try to keep streams to 4 times a week still. It just might result in Friday streams being shorter. Honestly, it might not actually result in too much change ultimately, but we'll see. Anyway, that's all unconfirmed because I don't have any confirmation of that stuff. Oh, actually, that was a good reminder. Donnie, welcome on in. I hope you are having a lovely time zone. There was a moment.
Wait.
That's what happens when you type in wet. We'll have to wait until next year to figure out where that one's from. Though anyone who's played through Shadowbringers knows where that one's from. And remembers where that one's from. We got a lot of areas we need to add lights to. We'll do that next stream. I'm going to hit save one more time, even though I just hit save. And then I'm going to switch us over here. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. I appreciate it very much. I'm going to take a look at who I can send you off to. Apparently, everything that is Twitch does lag a lot. I'm actually getting lag on Twitch interfaces too. So, hey, Twitch, whatever change you made to your servers there sort of crippled your ability to deliver things stably. You should probably undo those and maybe actually test your stuff in a test environment. Who am I kidding? They don't do that anymore. I am 98% sure I have not sent you here in a long time. Like, too long. Let me confirm. Nope, 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 nope. Oh. 3 months ago. Wow. Wow. That's way too long. Well, overdue. I'm going to send you guys... Oh, hold on. I'm going to bring Firebot over here so I can actually see my buttons a little more easily. I'm sending you guys over to Hadrana because... freaking fantastic. Also, Australia. And play some pretty cool games. Apparently playing Species Unknown, which this is the 3rd time I've heard of that game, so I guess we'll figure out more about that game pretty soon here. Congratulations to the top 3 in the passive race. You get bonus gold pieces to use in future sound commands. Playing Species Unknown Alien Shooter. Oh, okay. Well, we're ready to check that out pretty soon. All right, everybody. First raid message is for subs. However, if you don't have a sub, there's a message just underneath. Anybody can use that one. Hi, Pixie. Follow Pixie, everybody. Follow Pixie. Anybody can use that message just underneath. I'd like to thank you for joining, everybody, in full, and whether you were here in full, in part, whether you're active, whether you're lurking, and somewhere between. It's all greatly appreciated. Next stream is going to be on Saturday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. Might throw you off a bit that there's no stream on Friday and that the stream starts earlier on Saturday. Don't worry, the stream on Saturday will be 10 hours long, so I will still be overlapping with my normal range. So, everybody, looking forward to seeing you for the mega stream. The thank you for 400 followers stream. Till next time, everybody, take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Till next time, we will see you later. Bye-bye. Oh. My character refused to wave. There we go. Just in time to say night. Nighty night! Until next time.